Good morning and welcome. So let's start with the peace prayers. Om Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parbrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Om Bhu Bhuvaswaha, Tatsavitra Varenayam, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, Diyo Yo Nah Prachodayat, Asto Ma Satgamya, Tamso Ma Jyotirgamya, मृत्योर्मा अमृतम गम्य ओम सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहि तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहि ओम शांति 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 ओम. So in today's class we are learning about Brahma, Atma. All this cannot be known in the same way we usually know something. Because it is not an object. Object can be perceived, understood, acquired. But Atma, Brahm, Paramatma, it is different. It's not an object. It is the source of all of our knowledge. So objects we know through this source. It is the basis of knowing rather than object to be known. So that's why Shraddha is needed. If you don't have a Shraddha, if you don't have a faith, we really cannot know this, cannot understand it. And that's why I always tell you a basic definition for Shraddha, that my belief in what I don't know so that I may come to know what I believe in is my Shraddha. Okay? So my belief in what I don't know. So first we have to just accept that I don't know something, but I want to know it, and I need this faith. And seeking for our own real nature as the eternal Atma is a true bhakti. True bhakti. Because essence of the bhakti is that we want to know who we are. So if these facts are not clear to us, then when a guru says that meditate, we really don't know how to meditate. Because there is an inherent contradiction. Guru says meditate on God. And you will know God after meditating. But intelligent student says, sure, I am ready, but tell me what is God first. And God is not an object. It cannot be told. So that's where the contradiction lies. Intelligent student needs the definition, because has been getting the definitions about the objective world. But there's no definition like that. So that's why the Guru, like this Dattatreya is also in this great book, beautifully, he's pointing out and giving us the pointers with the help of such a beautiful poetry. Because it's not the direct contact with the truth. Mind and intellect can never see it, but they can be held alert in the direction of the truth. And that's what he's telling us. He's making us mind and intellect alert so that we have a glimpse of it. So that's why the Tatraj is telling us that we must first shift our attention to something we know. It could be a guru, it could be an idol. With the understanding of that idol or a picture which represents the truth, or even a sound of Om, because then we are directing our mind and intellect towards it. So none of the indicators are the truth. None of the indicators are Brahma, but they are taking our mind and intellect towards it. This truth or God or Brahma cannot be determined by our mind, cannot be explained. And that's why we see in these scriptures, there are definitely some supportive pointers. That's why they are also called definition of a truth for an intelligent student. Whether we hear the word imperishable, indefinable, unmanifest, all those terms, those are all pointers, all pervading, like omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent. Again, those are just the pointers. Because what we are seeking is the subject. That which is seeing, not that which is seen. Remember that. So when you are meditating also, after the class or every day, hopefully you are meditating, remember that. Remember that. These are pointers. So let's start with the first verse, the verse where we ended last week, and then we'll move from there. And if anybody has a question, please do ask the question. So we ended our class with verse number 22, chapter number 3. I have neither mother nor father nor children. I have neither birth nor death nor desire. Is this where we ended, or with the 21 we ended last week? I forgot. Did we do this one? We did, okay. So I have neither mother nor father nor children. I have neither birth nor death nor desire. So when he says I, this I means that subject, Atma. This is the pointer he is giving it to us. Truly, the supreme reality is unshakable, nirvyakulam. What shakes? Our mind shakes, our body shakes, even our breath shakes, our intellect can shake, but I never shake. Truly, the supreme reality is unshakable and tranquil. I am existence, knowledge, bliss, and boundless as space. Jnanamritam samrasam gagana upmo aham. So this I is that. That's why I just wanted your attention towards this subject. Okay? And it cannot be known by the means we have known the objects. Remember that. Let's look at verse number 23. Shuddham, Vishuddham, Avicharam, Anantarupam, Nirlep, Lepam, Avicharam, Anantarupam, निष्खंड खंडम अविचारम अनंत रूपम ज्ञानमृतम समरसम गगन उपमा अहम शुद्धम प्योर vishuddham very pure. Okay, so just like this chakra over here is called vishuddha chakra, right? Very pure, extremely pure. Avicharam, beyond reason, vichar. Anant, infinite. Rupam, form. Nirlep, non-attached. Lepam, attachment or tainted. Avicharam, free from thought. Anant, infinite. Rupam, form. Nishkhand, undivided. Khandam, divided. Avicharam, free from thought. Anant, infinite. Rupam, form. Last line, we have seen this many times in this chapter. Gyan is knowledge, Amritam, immortality. Sam means one. Rasam, essence. Gagan, sky. Upamaha, like. Aham, I am. So Brahm is pure. Pure means effulgent. You can use that word also for Shuddha. So Brahm is pure, absolutely pure. Vishuddha. Infinite and beyond the intellect of the mind. It is unwise to think of the infinite Brahm as unpolluted or polluted, undivided or divided. I am existence, knowledge, bliss, and boundless as space. So that means all these dualities, whether polluted, unpolluted, dirty, clean, divided, undivided, those are all for the manifested world. For Brahm, it's beyond the duality. And I am that. Brahm Adya Surganah Katham Atra Santi Swargaha Daya Vastaya Katham Atra Santi Yadi Ek Rupam Amlam Paramarth Tattvam Gyan Amritam Samrasam Gagan Upama Aham. Brahm Adya, beginning with Brahma. Surgana, host of gods. Katham, how? Atra, in this. Santi, are these. Swargaha, world. Daya, heaven, etc. It's like a Swargaha Daya. Vastaya, dwellings, habitation. Katham, how? Atra, in this. Santi, can there be? Yadi means if, ek rupam, one form. Amalam, pure. Paramarth, supreme reality. Tattvam, true essence. Gyan is knowledge, Amritam, immortality. Sam means one, Rasam, essence. Gagan, sky. Upama, like. Aham, I am. If the supreme reality is self, same, and absolutely pure, how can there be so many gods, such as Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva? See, Brahma Adya means Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. Or so many abodes, such as Brahmalok, heaven and earth. So where did all these divisions come from? I am existence, knowledge, bliss, and boundless as space. So he says, contemplate on that. What is this division? How did this get divided? And why different kinds of devatas? Why the names of all those devatas? So if the supreme reality is same, absolutely pure, okay. Yadi ek rupam amalam parmartham tattvam. This is the contemplation we need to do. And then with our experience, we should come up with some answer for ourselves. Not somebody else's answer, not somebody else's experience. This culture encourages us to find our own answer based upon our own experience. Sure, there is a help from the scriptures, there's a help from the guru, but our answer should be our own experience. So that's why this kind of a question is put in there for a serious student. Yadi ek rupam amlam parmartham tattvam. Nirnetihi netihi vimlaha. He katham vadami. Nishesh shesh vimlaha. He katham vadami. Nirling ling vimal. He katham vadami. Gyan amritam samrasam gagan upama aham. Beautiful verses. Very simple, extremely poetic. Nirnetihi. Neti means not this. Na iti, right? So not this. Nirneti. Neti, not this. Vimlaha, the pure one. He means therefore. Katham, how? Vadami, speak. Nishesh. See, shesh is when there is something remaining. So nishesh means nothing remains. Endless. Shesh is remain. Vimlaha, pure. He katham. How? He means therefore, katham means how. Vadami, say. Nirling, free from attributes, free from indication. Nirling. And ling is the attribute or the indication. Vimal, pure. He katham. Therefore, how? Vadami, say. Gyan means knowledge, amritam, immortality. Sam means one, rasam, essence, gagan, sky, upama, like, aham, I am. How can I say that the supreme reality is not this or not that? It is endless or has an end, or that it is bodiless or has a body. I am existence, knowledge, bliss, and boundless as space. Okay? Often we just fight over these issues. God has this shape and that color, that name. Those are all given by us, human beings. Sure, if that is our experience, that is Brahm for us. But somebody else can have a different shape and a form and a name for Brahm too. We cannot fight over it. It's not limited or unlimited. Nishkaram karam param satatam karomi. Ni sang sang rahitam paramam vinodam. Nirdeh deh rahitam satatam vinodam. Gyan amritam samrasam gagan upama aham. Nishkaram, non-action or without action. Nishkaram. Karam is the action. Paramam, supreme. Satatam, ever. Karomi, I perform. Nisang, detachment. Sang, attachment. Rahitam, free from. Paramam, supreme. Vinodam. Vinod means enjoyment or joy. Vinod. Nirdeh, bodiless. Dehe is the body. Rahitam, free from. Satatam, unceasingly, like ever. Vinodam, enjoyment. Gyan is knowledge, Amritam, immortality, Sam means one, Rasam, essence, Gagan, sky, Upama, like Aham, I am. Though actionless, I am ever engaged in the highest activity. Being unattached, I enjoy the bliss of non-attachment. Being bodiless, I enjoy the happiness of bodilessness. I am existence, knowledge, bliss, and boundless as space. So there's a bliss and the joy continuously, with or without. We normally think that we will have a bliss or a joy or a happiness with the things. Over here, in non-attachment bliss, bodilessness, still there is a happiness, and actionlessness also, or whether involved in the action, still bliss. Because that is the nature. Bliss is my nature, my inherent nature. Bliss. So anytime we are unhappy, we feel unpleasant, we have disconnected from our real nature. And that is the reason we feel unpleasant, because we are not ourselves. So this is what we have to contemplate upon. These are the pointers this Rishi is giving us to know ourselves, to experience ourselves. Theoretically, we know it. We've been reading about it. We've been hearing about it ever since we were little. But this is what we need to experience. The bliss. Bliss. Maya prapanch rachna na cha me vikaraha kotilya dambh rachna na cha me vikaraha satye anrit iti rachna na cha me vikaraha ज्ञान अमृतम समरसम गगन उपमा aham. Maya, illusion. You're all familiar with this term, Maya. Prapanch. Prapanch is illusory or like a universe. Prapanch. Rachna, creation of. Na means not, cha means and, me means my. Vikaraha, modification. Kotilya, crookedness or deceit. That is kotilya. Dambh. Dambh means hypocrisy, deceit, arrogance. Rachna, that's a creation. Na cha me vikaraha. Na is not, cha is and, me means my, vikar is a modification or a thought. Satya is truth. Anrit. See, rit is the truth also, but anrit means a lie. Anrit or untruth. Rachna created. Na cha me vikara, not and my modification. Gyan is knowledge. Amritam immortality. Sam means one. Rasam essence. Gagan sky. Upma like. Aham I am. The beautiful creation of Maya does not cause any change in myself. Okay, so this creation is because of the Maya, but still I do not change. There's no vikar in me. See, that's why the I, right now we say, I, when I was a baby, that I, there's no change in the I. Or I, when I was young, there's no change in I. There's no vikar in I whatsoever. So the beautiful creation of Maya does not cause any change in myself. Neither crookedness and deceit, nor truth and untruth can produce any effect on me. Okay? So where are all these changes happening? Who is getting affected? With all these changes, the Prakriti is being affected. Not the essence, not the Atma, not the Paramatma, not Brahma. Okay, so this is what he's saying over here. I am existence, knowledge, bliss, and boundless as space. Sandhya adi kal rahitam na cha me viyoga hi antaha prabodh rahitam badhiraha na mook evam vikalp rahitam na cha bhav shuddham ज्ञान अमृतम समरसम गगन उपमा aham. Sandhya. Sandhya is the twilight. Adi, etc. Kal, time. Rahitam, free from. Na means not, cha means and, me means to me. Viyogaha, division, a disjunction, viyog. He means therefore. Antaha, inside, interior, antaha. Prabodh, understanding. Rahitam, free from. Badhiraha, deaf. Na means not, mook means mute. Eva means thus. Vikalap, imaginative thought. Vikalap. Rahitam, free from. Na is not, cha means and, bhav, state of being. Shuddham, pure. Gyan is knowledge. Amritam, immortality. Sam means one. Rasam, essence. Gagan, sky. Upama, like. Aham, I am. Although I am beyond such time divisions as twilight or evening or morning, still I am never absent. Although I am without differentiated knowledge, yet I am not deaf or dumb, as I am free from ignorance. There's no ignorance in the Atma. There's no Maya in the Atma. I do not need purification of the purification, because I'm not the mind. Purification is needed Anything which is a physical or a subtle or causal, they need the purification. I do not need purification. Na cha bhav shuddham. I am existence, knowledge, bliss, and boundless as space. That's why often I repeat that the sadhana we do for the physical body, sadhana we do for the mind, sadhana we do for the intellect or the ego. Atma doesn't need any sadhana. Atma is always Shuddh, Shuddh Savrup. Okay, so yoga is not for the soul. Of course, we come to know who we are with these practices, but purification is needed at the other layers. निर्नाथ नाथ रहितम ही निराकुलम वै निश्चित चित विगतम ही निराकुलम वै समविधि सर्व विगतम ही निराकुलम वै ज्ञान अमृतम समरसम गगन उपमा अहम निर्नाथ. Nath means a master. Nirnath means without a master. So next word is Nath, a master. Rahitam, free from. He means therefore Nirakulam, unperturbed, undisturbed. Vaya means indeed. Nishchit, absence of mind. Chit means mind. Vigatam, free from. He means therefore Nirakulam, undisturbed. Where means indeed, some vidhi, no. K-N-O-W, no. Sarv means all, vigatam, free from. He means therefore. Nirakulam, undisturbed. Where means indeed. And last line, Gyan is knowledge, Amritam, immortality, Sam means one, Rasam, essence, Gagan, sky, Upama, like, Aham, I am. So I'm sure this last line you have already repeated and memorized. I have no master, nor am I a master. Therefore, I'm free from perplexity, disturbance. I am undisturbed. I have transcended the mind. It has ceased to function, and therefore I have no perplexity, no disturbance. Know it for certain that all dualities have ceased for me. Samvidhi sarv vigatam he nirakulam vai. Know it for certain that all dualities have ceased for me. Therefore, I have no disturbance. Because disturbance is because of the duality. When there's a one, there's no disturbance. Somebody might say, no, you are one. One person can get disturbed, but disturbance is because of something else. Either in the mind, two thoughts, or in the space where there are two people. So duality. So that's why he says, know it for certain that all dualities have ceased for me. Therefore, I have no disturbance. I am existence, knowledge, bliss, and boundless as space. So we have to learn how to transcend our mind. We have to learn, at least in our meditations. Remember, there's only one. And that one doesn't have any disturbance, any divisions, any kind of any division. It's just one. And in the beginning, when he says, I have no master, nor am I a master. Because if there's only one, who could be the master and who could be the servant? There's only one. This is the height of transcendence. Kantar mandiram idam hi katham vadami. Samsiddh sanshayam idam hi katham vadami. Evam nirantar samam hi nirakulam. Ve Gyan amritam samrasam gagan upama aham. Kantar. Kantar means a forest. Mandiram, temple. Idam means this. He means therefore. Katham, how. Vadami, shall I say. Some siddh, proved. Sanshayam, doubtful. Idam means this. He means therefore. Katham, how. Vadami, I shall say. Evam, in this way. Nirantar means uninterrupted, like eternal, nirantar, continuous. Samam, same, he means therefore. Nirakulam, undisturbed. Ve means indeed. Gyan, knowledge, amritam, immortality. Sam means one. Rasam, essence. Gagan, sky. Upama, like. Aham, I am. How can I say that Brahm is like a forest or a temple? How can I declare that Brahm is proven or doubtful? Truly, it is all pervading, unaffected, and motionless. See, for something to have a motion, that means it's going somewhere else. Motionless, Brahm is everywhere. Where can it go? It's everywhere. Motionless. All pervading, unaffected, and motionless. I am existence, knowledge, bliss, and boundless as space. Again, remember all these pointers, he is giving it to us so that we can contemplate and eventually experience this. And experience of that will feel in our personality then. Even while living over here, we'll feel that joy and the bliss and the unperturbance. Let's do one more. Then if anybody has a question, we can talk about it. And the last 15 minutes, we will do the meditation. Nirjeev jeev rahitam satatam vibhati. Nirbij bij rahitam satatam vibhati. Nirvan bandh rahitam satatam vibhati. Gyan amritam samrasam gagan upama aham. Nirjeev, without life, like a lifelessness. Nirjeev. Jeev is life. Rahitam, free from. Sattam, eternally. Vibhati, shines. Nirbij, seedlessness. Bij is a seed. Rahitam, free from. Sattam, eternally. Vibhati, shines. Nirvan, liberation. Bandh is bondage. Rahitam, free from. Sattam, eternally. Vibhati, shines. Gyan means knowledge, amritam, immortality, sam means one, rasam, essence, gagan, sky, upma, like, aham, I am. Being devoid of matter and life, Brahm shines forever. Being without origin and seed, it exists forever. Being neither free nor bound, Brahm shines forever. I am existence, knowledge, bliss, and boundless as space. Okay, so this is the basis of our culture. This is the basis of the Vedas and the Upanishads. This is what we need to experience. We are eternal, boundless. Knowledge, that's what we are. Pure, the extremely pure, undisturbed. That's what we are. And we have forgotten our nature. So when we remember this, then where is a grief? There is a worry. Where is a stress? Those disturbances are not there then. Because all those are at a lower level. So when we start identifying ourselves with that which we are not, then disturbance comes. So that's why this need to be practiced. First, we have to just make a practice of it. Practice is needed every single day. Get to know who you are for a few minutes. Then it becomes your nature. So, any question before we start the meditation? Let me do the Shanti part also. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaye Purnameva Vishishyate. Om Shanti 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 Om. Any question, Jyoti? No question?
Yet. Maybe they're just waking up.
Shall I say something?